How can you help someone die peacefully with little pain? How can you be that place of support for them? My name is Tiffany Snow, Blessed Tiffany, and I have information for you. Letting go of our loved ones is difficult, especially if it's been after an illness. There's a grieving process that goes on at the same time. That place of grieving what could have been, the future that could be, the future that is now being lost, the experiences. It's hard for us to smile through it, and we don't have to. But to have the strength of having the bedside manner of no matter what is happening with the person that is dying, if we can be a support to them and give them the permission to be able to go. Because especially when they're at this vulnerable place, they're feeling everything. So they know you're sad, and they know that that's part of love, is because of the impending separation. But also loving them home. That's important. Another part of that we can do is brightening the home. I don't mean literally in a way of a lot of lights that often is distracting and can even hurt the eyes of the person who's about to pass. Dim lights is fine. The light of the Spirit, as bright as we can make that. And always checking with your loved one, if they're still verbal, if these steps that you're taking, if they're happy with. If there's no response, just feel it in your spirit, because you'll be feeling them too. Because you're reaching out to them, you're very connected with them. And that's one of the places of your sadness and grief. And it can also be a connection of joy. Your joy with being okay with it. Your joy of, yes, I'll miss not holding you, but knowing that love continues. Love never dies. Their personality, the same that it is now, will be even then, and they'll be without the pain. They'll be without the other struggles that they have had to go through emotionally or spiritually, not just the physical. So they'll be even in a brighter spot, brighter place personality-wise. They'll have that freedom of dancing, freedom of joy. So to help brighten spiritually where you're at, bring in music that is not just a wall of sound, but music that is simple, whether it's just piano or guitar, or even just a cappella voices, something uplifting. And if they're Christian music is very uplifting, a place of lifting up the spirit, having a crucifix above their head, above on their bed, or anywhere near them, giving them something soft to hold or tucked beside them. Maybe it's a teddy bear that they had from when they were a child. Maybe it's just a soft blanket that you can get for them now. Give them reminders within their eyesight, within their vision, or where they can touch it, of good memories that they've had, good experiences that they've had. If they're able to still focus and see okay, maybe they would appreciate seeing pictures from an album or pictures on an iPad of family members and loved ones. You want to relive, almost like a life review, the good parts. and how blessed it was, how you feel about being able to experience these things with that person, being able to be there. So it's basically a memorial of life while they're passing on. So often, because we're afraid of letting go, because of our loved ones are hurting so bad that we want to stay on. We want to stay further than we should, and then our own bodies get more into pain because the spirit and the flesh are trying to separate. And there will be fear that comes up during this. It's triggered by the body. Even though a person may be all spiritual all their life, they may still have fears come up at the end, where just simple reassurance, simple holding, touching them on the shoulder, touching their hand and smiling and saying, God's got you, can make a big difference. Just that reminder of who they are, that place where God is holding them. You're reflecting that now. So, knowing that the fears that crop up are probably just about staying or not. Is the spirit wanting to go? Give them permission. Let them know you'll be okay, that you'll be sad, but you'll be okay. Guess what? They're going to be able to visit you again. You can set up a sign with them right now. Because even if they're nonverbal or not able to, that you can tell, listen very well, if their spirit is still in the body or going in and out at times, as often our loved ones will practice that. They'll shift out of the body, then come back in for a bit, shift back out again. And then it's as if getting used to it, like, oh, this isn't so bad. I'm still here, just nobody can see me. So, and one of the things that you can do also is have a picture of them and either a cologne or a perfume that you set on the dresser, so that after they pass, and you're seeing this and correlating it in your mind about this scent and this picture. And one time you'll be out in the middle of nowhere or in your car or somewhere where there's no other people, and you'll smell that scent, because now they're using that as a touchstone to be able to visit you and to assure you that you're okay, that they're okay, that you're both okay. Also, that time between awake and asleep, that time when you're just in the midst coming out of your dreams, often that's a place where we will remember being visited by our loved ones. So keep hope. Keep all these things to build your faith. And another thing that you can do is ask Father to be able to see the spirit when it lifts out. It's a glorious, glorious thing to witness. And perhaps Father will, but it's also depending upon the free will of the person who's leaving, because it's a very private thing, and it's a very glorious thing. But once you see that once, or if you've experienced it yourself by a near-death experience, there's no going back. You know without a doubt, not only that God exists, but we continue to as well. Death is like changing clothes. You shift out of one thing and you put on another. We're shifting out of the flesh, going into spirit, but we still are who we are. We're still loved. We're still aware of who we love, and we feel the love from Father so graciously. And after a couple weeks of downtime, there's a lot of different things. We've got some articles about that, what happens for the first couple weeks after you pass. But after that initial time, you're going to be able to be visited quite a bit if you choose to. But if it brings you fear, if the other side, if the one who loves you is feeling that it's giving you fear, they won't do it. All right. So again, it's about free will choice. The big guy's big on that. So be in that bright spot for your loved ones. Help them relax into the arms. Help them relax into knowing that it's just the body crying out. It's all the cells saying, there's something going on here. There's something wrong. And that's what creates that problem with the mental and with the spiritual. If they go into a place of fear, just let them know. It's just the body crying out. It's not who they are in their heart. Their heart's already been with Father. Their heart knows, spirit to spirit, what's going to happen, and that they'll be with Him again. It's a beautiful thing. It's beautiful. And we will miss them because we can't hold them. But you know what? We can still communicate with them. No worries at all. And they can still visit us. There's many things, many wonderful things, because God knows it's difficult. And He eases that as much as possible. So I pray for peace of mind for you and your loved one as they go through this. But then they will dance. They will dance. Be faithful. Be fearless. And share the love. Many blessings to you.